Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video, we are going to see how to create this amazing loader using just CSS and HTML. So we all know why we use a loader. So we use loader generally when a user is using our app or a web application or a web page and they want to switch between our pages, use all of the features that we have to offer, but you want the user to wait for some time. The app needs some time to process something, so that is when you can use this loader. So loaders are pretty common in many websites that you check. There are loaders used everywhere. Now people tend not to use it, but we're going to see how to do it. So let's get back to our text editor. Alright, now we are on our text editor and you can see we have a folder with index.html and style.css. Both of them are pretty empty. So let's add the boilerplate HTML code first. So this is the basic code that is there in every site. We'll change the title to loading. Let's link our CSS file. So we'll just write link styles.css and we'll just link our style.css. Okay, now it is done. Now our style CSS is empty. So what we'll do is in this body we are going to use a div. So we'll just write div and we'll say loading. Okay, that's it. This was the HTML part of the code. Nothing else, nothing more. Moving on to CSS. CSS is gonna take a little bit of styling. Let's open it in the browser. So this is what it looks right now, pretty empty. Moving on to style.css. First we are going to style the body and the HTML part. So we'll just write body. It's better to, you can also write body or anything you want, does the same work. Okay, so we'll just write margin 0, padding is also 0. Okay, and we'll add a background color to it, to our body, which will be, I've used this color, you can also use different color. This is the color that I have used, so I remember it. Okay, we have used the background color and we'll save it. Now that's it for now. So this is the background color that we have added. Now what we'll do is we'll style this loading class div that we have created. Okay, so let's go to the style.css and we'll use this class loading, and the first thing that we'll do is let's add margin to it. Okay, so we'll add 15 rem margin and then 30 rem margin. So why we have added the margin we'll see just in a bit. Now let's add border to it, so that there'll be the border, that the round border that we've seen, the circular shape that is created using this border. Okay, so we'll add 1.5 rem border from all sides. It is slotted and the color we are using here is white. Sorry, not use the hash, we just write white. Okay, now let's see, this is what it looks right now, just one single line. Okay, so how do we style it? So let's get back to our editor, and what we'll do is now we have to make it circular. So we'll write border radius and here we'll say 50% because 50% is a circle. Okay, 50% makes it circular. Let's see what happens. You can see now it's not exactly a circle, but it is circular in some way. Moving forward, after border radius, what we're going to do is we're going to write border top. So we're going to style this top specifically. We'll write 1 rem solid, and then I'll tell you in a bit why we are styling this, because well, let's just add my color first. So now if I go to the browser, you can see, you cannot see actually, let's style a bit more. So what this border top will do is it will add a different color over here, and the sign that you see rotating, that color rotating is there, that is because of the border top attribute or property that we have just added over here. Okay, now let's add a width to this loading and let's add around 14 rem. So I use rem because it is responsive, it helps, it's a fluid measurement. And let's also add a height of same, let's say 140 px. So we'll write 14 rem height and 14 rem is width. As soon as I added a height, you can see now that this is the border top that we had added. Okay, this was the one that we added. Now what we have to do is we have to center this. This is not exactly at the center, this is not sitting at the center exactly. Now you can see that this is looking a little bit awkward. Why? Because we added 1.5 border all over and we added 1 over here, so we'll also change it to 1.5. and let's change it to center. So to change it to center, what we have to do is we have to add this is the children of this, so we'll add display flex over here because we added to the parent element. We'll write align item center, and we'll write, let's see if it's centered or we have to center it anymore. Yeah, so we need to, so we'll write justify content center, so it will center vertically and horizontally on both sides. Now you can see it is exactly at the center, and now this odd behavior of that margin border being different is also gone. So now we have to do is add animation. So we'll go inside loading and we'll write animation, and we'll give it a name that we're going to use. So let's say scroll. So this is what we're going to use. Okay, and it'll be duration will be 2 seconds. So here we'll add duration, it'll be linear and for infinite amount of time. You can also change it, but as I'm giving an example, I'm going to use infinite. So now the way you create an animation, this is the animation call, but to create an animation, go outside this bracket, we'll use something called as keyframe. So as soon as you type it, you can see keyframes. This is the way you define animation. So instead of this identifier, we'll write the name of our animation. So it will be scroll. Okay, now here when it is 0%, that means when it is normal, what do we have to do? So what we'll do is we'll use something called as transform, and we'll rotate. This is rotate, so we'll rotate it to 0 degrees. When it is at normal, we don't want it to rotate. When it is like this, it should be at 0 degree. That is the normal position. But when it reaches 100%, that is when we'll change it. So 100%, we'll change the transform, and we'll add rotate to 360 degrees. So complete circle. Now as soon as I go back to the browser, you can see now that the code has already started running. Okay, so it will keep on rotating because we have added infinite amount of times to rotate. It is linear. Linear means that it should look as if it's not stopping in between. It is not disturbed. It is in one go. Okay, so this is how you can create a loader. That is it for this video. If you guys like this video, if you guys were able to do this, or if you want the source code, click in the description, the link in the description. You can download the source code from there if you guys have any problems. And make sure you like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because if you guys like and subscribe, that helps me to make many more amazing content for you. And that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video.